This is an emergency broadcast. This is not a test. A Level 4 energy advisory is now in effect for all residential zones. A parasitic luminous phenomenon, designated PLA, has been identified in subterranean structures like basements and cellars. For your safety, cease all attempts to operate manual or automatic lighting controls in these areas. The information in this broadcast is critical. Do not assume this is a simple electrical fault. The principles you understand are no longer applicable. The relationship between a switch and a light is one of the most fundamental principles of a modern home. It is a binary certainty, a microcosm of cause and effect that governs our environment. Flip the switch, the circuit closes, the filament incandesces. Flip it again, the circuit breaks, and darkness returns. This simple, reliable action provides a profound sense of control and safety. It is a rule. But what happens when that rule is irrevocably broken? You are observing a persistent luminous anomaly, or PLA. The electrical circuit is verifiably broken. The switch is in the off position. An electrician would confirm that no current is flowing from your home's power grid to the bulb's socket. Yet, the filament continues to burn with impossible, unwavering intensity. This is not a wiring malfunction or residual heat. The bulb has become a self-contained, self-powering entity. The source of this energy is theorized to be a form of zero-point energy fluctuation. In quantum field theory, even a perfect vacuum is not truly empty. It roils with virtual particles and electromagnetic waves, a sea of latent energy. The PLA is believed to be a device or entity capable of harvesting this vacuum energy, creating a virtually infinite power source, localized to a single point. In this case, the tungsten filament of a common light bulb. It has turned a simple house. The true danger of the PLA is not the anomaly itself, but its profound psychological effect on the observer. The phenomenon induces a state of perceptual dissonance. Your brain sees a brightly lit space, which our instincts have been conditioned over millennia to interpret as safe and visible. Light exposes threats. It is a sanctuary. However, the context, a basement at night, a fundamental law of physics being flagrantly broken, screams that something is fundamentally. This conflict paralyzes the observer's fight or flight response. You are being presented with two contradictory realities, and your brain cannot resolve them. Is the basement a sanctuary from the dark, or is the light itself the source of the threat? This hesitation, this moment of cognitive paralysis, is the primary objective of the anomaly. You are being lured into a space where your own instincts can no longer be trusted. The trap is not. As you observe the scene, you may notice that the shadows cast by boxes and old furniture seem to subtly shift and lengthen, even though the light source is static and unwavering. This is not a trick of the eyes. The intense, localized energy field of the PLA is warping the space around it, causing minute, gravitational-like distortions in how light travels. The shadows are moving because the space they occupy is being actively bent and manipulated. The light is not just for illumination. It is an active environmental weapon designed to disorient you, to make you doubt your own perception of space and distance. It creates an environment where you cannot trust the location of objects or even the stability of the ground beneath your feet. It is a method of control, ensuring that if you do enter the space, you are already at a severe disadvantage, lost in a funhouse of distorted physics. Advisory update. The anomaly is self-sustaining. Spatial distortion is confirmed and may be increasing in radius. Do not enter the illuminated area under any circumstances. The light is not for you to see. It is for something else to see you. The PLA creates a perfect observation field. It eliminates all shadows where a physical entity might hide, while simultaneously creating a disorienting environment for the observer. The true threat is not in the light. The true threat uses the light. It exists in the one place you can no longer see clearly, the darkness at the top of the stairs behind you. The light is a lure, a spotlight, and you are the subject on stage, perfectly illuminated for an audience you cannot see. Your descent down the stairs is not an investigation. It is an entrance. You are completing the scene for the observer. The final stage of the phenomenon is control inversion. The entity that created the anomaly does not need to operate the physical switch. It has integrated itself into the very concept of the circuit. It is the switch now. It has absolute authority over the state of the light. It can decide when the light is on, and more importantly, when it is off. The light stays on once you are at the bottom of the stairs, fully inside the illuminated, distorted space. You have willingly entered its domain. You have accepted the invitation. At this point, the observation phase may conclude. The entity, having learned what it needs to from your behavior, may decide that light is no longer necessary for the next stage of the interaction. It may decide that darkness is now more advantageous. The click of the switch, when it finally comes, will not be from your hand. It will come from the top of the stairs, from the darkness you left behind. The sudden plunge into absolute blackness will be terrifying, but it is not the most horrifying part. The true horror is the realization that something was up there with you the entire time, patiently waiting for you to trap yourself before it. The silence that follows will be broken by a new sound. The sound of slow, heavy footsteps beginning to descend the stairs in the pitch black. The sound of something that no longer needs to hide. It has seen you. It has studied you. It has trapped you. And now it is coming for you. The light was never the danger. It was merely the opening act. So if your basement light won't turn off, do not try to fix it. Do not investigate. Do not go downstairs. It's because you are no longer the one in control of the switch. And the moment you step into its light, you give it permission to eventually turn it off. And it has decided it no longer needs the light to see you perfectly.